I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I love that sausage. Oh. 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 I didn't live in space here, this is bad. Guys, we done 159, this is amazing. I think I have got a new PB. New PB, ooh, ooh, ooh. Hallelujah. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah! Guys, we made another podium. Oh, let's just not finish into a wall.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, it's tense.
Hello, Callie. That's a rather friendly.
Oh my god. What was that? Was that you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, are we bumping into each other in that one, or are we being...
Oh! Trying to avoid everything.
Oh my god.
I see. Oh, this is cute. This is what we'll need as well. Oh my god! Oh my god! You're such an idiot! I'm so sweaty. My brakes are getting warmer. My focus tonight is gone over the window since my computer crashed. I think my wheel is broken.
6 right, 50.
I want to be able to get to a point where I can compete online and know all the track in all the conditions. I'm sorry, by the way, I look really angry when I drive. I'm going to try to smile. Hold on. I got scared with the sound of someone following me. Thank you, Alino Bandi, for subscribing. And thank you also for scaring me. That was really loud in my ears. See you all tomorrow. Love you all. And bye-bye. Hello, hello. It's me again. Surprise. I'm going to be a rookie forever. Oh, what? What is this guy doing? Whoa, whoa, we want to avoid this and... Oh, okay. No! No, don't come back on the track.
Good evening, good morning. Hello everyone, from wherever you are in the world. I believe for me, well I'm 100% sure for me it is the evening here. So, good evening for those in the UK, for those in Europe. We have changed times. Have you been affected by it? I think I've seen quite a few people in Discord. And by the way, if you haven't joined our Discord, here's a link towards our Discord. So early on, I dropped the link in chat. Yeah, some people were saying in Discord that they are struggling with the time difference because it's basically messing up with your sleep schedule. It does mess up a bit with me, I think. I thought I was completely tired from the 8-hour enduro. But now I'm thinking maybe not. And I'm thinking all this live because I thought before the stream that I was tired because of the enduro and I was just being an absolute CC. CC, for those who don't know, I haven't used that word in ages, is just like someone who's not really pushing in a race. Not being very aggressive and also someone who's a bit tired and very easily scared by things. That's me, CC. Best time medicine is still red wine. Ooh, okay. I wish I'd known that. I had a bit of red wine yesterday, although I don't think it made me feel, well, more awake. Do you know what? Red wine makes me asleep when I drink it. I haven't drunk it today. And white wine actually makes me quite excited. So I try not to drink red wine too much when I go out. In Oslo, Comment ça va? Kianik, hello. Sorry, I'm struggling. So we've got do we have in chat today? Happy wine day, Tomek. Is that what Tomek is doing? Yo, good afternoon. Tomek is having a good afternoon on wine. Maybe not. So apologies about the title. Stop streaming on Discord. Good idea. Stop sharing a screen. Was it not helping the stream? So hello everyone. Hello Rania. Hello Matt. Matt, I've already said hi to Matt. Hello Marco. Hello Chile, Richie, Lancelot, and Kianik and JH and everyone. Tonight we're going around Nordschleife. Today is Monday, so Monday is for Nordschleife. So we are going to go around Nordschleife today. It's quite a chilled stream. And we are going to go in the night. So we're not exactly starting in the night. Matt suggested that I start with a lap in the sunset. And I'm sure it's going to look beautiful. If you don't know, I think you probably know that it's definitely the best time of the day. The sunset, for me, it definitely look better. I've pretty much take all my thumbnails in the golden hour when it's nice and gold and the sun is coming down. And I believe Chile also like this time of the day because he normally sets the server around then and everyone complains that we can't see anything. But at the same time, it's so beautiful when you go through some of the places. You can't really complain. GH, peanut friend wine and Red Bull sorted. Yes! That is a very good idea. Not mixed together though. Although I heard from one of my Spanish friends that they mix Coca-Cola, Coke, with wine, red wine. Now I haven't tried it, so if any of you have tried it, please tell me in chat what you think that you like it. Marco Johnson, hello. We've got Andy as well. Hello. I'm well. I'm just exhausted at the moment, so hopefully tomorrow I'm back to my normal self. I was struggling to wake up this morning. Hasn't happened over a week maybe. I've been full of energy lately, so not sure why. Erud, tell us about the F1 stuff. The F1 stuff. Tomorrow there is a stream. So basically, some of you might know, but I'm part of the Codemaster, like a sort of Codemaster family. So when there is cool stuff happening, they tell us about it before, etc. And they basically email us. They sent me some really nice content before. So I think when I went on Dirt Rally, I had so many cars that were awesome, and I haven't tried yet. So that's one of the benefits of being part of this group. But also, they told me about the charity that they are partnering with, which is the Birmingham Hospice, and this hospice is actually helping family who have people with disabilities, and they're helping them out. I don't know how really to which extent, but if you're interested, make sure you go and check the Birmingham Hospice. There will be a lot of link tomorrow in the stream, so you can go and check that out. But basically, it's to this hospice as rate is where I think it's called Saint Mary, but I don't know what I'm saying here. They are trying to raise money through gaming. So they're trying to raise awareness for gamers. And it's not only gamers like us, Sim Racing, it's any gamers, any game, and also people who play board games. So I don't know if you guys have any board games at home. I absolutely love board games. I've got a whole collection. We've got Catan, I think it's Scotland Yard. I'm trying to think of some. Mysterium. I don't know if you know Mysterium. It's a French game. It's bloody amazing. Bloody amazing. I haven't played it in ages because obviously we are not allowed to have people over. But when we did live in a normal world, we did have some people over to play that. So that's some really good board game. And yes, we do mix wine and Coca-Cola. Calimocho, we call it. Ricardo, and is it good? Because I've heard of it. I have never tried it. Hello, Slow Coach. Excuse me. First of all, I am not a coach, and secondly, I am not slow either. Why? Mark, you'll have to explain yourself here. And then we've got Peggy, more Red Bull to wake up. Well, unfortunately, I think there is a can in the fridge left from this panic mode we were in last week. But I don't think it was a good idea because you guys have seen how terrible I was at driving after that. There is a drink called Diesel in Germany. It's cola and beer. Now that doesn't sound as disgusting as the red wine and the Coca-Cola for some reason. But yeah, do you know what? If people drink it, surely there must be some appeal to it. The problem is there's also people eating things that's absolutely disgusting, putting ketchup and mayonnaise where it shouldn't be put in. I don't have an example popping to my brain, but I used to know people that used to do that, and I was like, what? Why? Why would you put ketchup in that dish? Hi Tia and everyone. Hey Tony, how you doing? Yes, lockdown rules are easing in April, so in about like 14 days. I think it's on the 12th that it's happening. So you'll be able to go and meet a friend outside in pubs, but not inside. So there's this very specific rules. We still have to wear a mask, etc. But it's going to be good. I'm planning to go and drive to a friend. And maybe have like a lunch outside in the pub. That would be nice. I haven't done that in ages. Of course, I will not be drinking, what is it that you call it? Diesel, or the Calimocho. Thank you, by the way, Ricardo, for clearing that out. I had never heard that word before. A can of Spam in the fridge for Tony. I haven't seen Tony all day now that you're saying Tony. Hey, Frosty. Hello, Frosty. Okay, so we've been... Oh my god, I've been chatting for a while already. So let's go. Getting better chat. I heard lockdown. Yeah, it is getting better. It's getting so much better. We just need to be patient really at this point. I think I was very disappointed at first. I'm launching the game as I speak. I was very disappointed at first, but now you're kind of used to it. You learn to cope with it. Hey, Matt. Hello. Hey. I have learned that I cannot launch AC while I've got my the beginning of my stream on, or otherwise it's when we get those fun moments. Hey, back. How you doing? In Wales, we can move about, more visiting, etc. Already? Yeah, you guys had different rules, isn't it? Because obviously I've seen, like, in terms of store opening, you guys were meant to open before, but I don't know, it keeps changing anyway, so... You know what is a good warm shower after having to have cold shower for a week because the heater is broken? That is good. Have you gone through this as well, Frosty, or are you just talking about me? Getting warmer too. It's very sad. It is actually super warm today. In the UK, believe it or not. Was it warm at where you live, Matt, today?
Yeah, it was pretty warm, pretty sunny.
Pretty warm. It was 18 degrees here in London. That's like almost t-shirt weather.
Roasting.
Well, there was...
It is t-shirt weather.
Okay, so for me, it needs to be at least 25. Otherwise, I'm cold. And
Continental person.
Mediterranean, to be more precise.
That's at 16 degrees.
If you don't live in the UK's chat, people in the UK are crazy. When it is 16 degrees plus, as Matt said, they are in short and t-shirts. It is definitely not short and weather t-shirt. There were some people on 18 degrees today tanning in the park. I'm not joking, they were tanning. Oh my god. Chile is having 26 degrees. See, 26 degrees is just enough to be able...
I want to come to a barbecue. I'm not sure about the year. I don't think I'm going to make it to 29-21.
I didn't actually see that. Is that when the lockdown is going to ease up in France? Or is that what you're planning? Oh, 2021. My shower still broken. Had to shower cold for a week, but managed to go family to go shower. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, I feel your pain. I've gone through that. I've absolutely gone through that. Okay, so scene. You guys should see my scene already. Scene. I used to have a word that used to say that word all the time. A word? I used to have a friend that said that word all the time. Scene. But that's not the same scene, by the way. So I don't know where I'm going with these arguments. Okay. Yeah, it works. Well done, Chile. My shower is so broken. Okie dokie, so let's do this. So Matt has set it up so that it's in a lovely little atmosphere of a sunset. And as you can see, I mean, there's just the right amount of clouds. And you can already see things lighting up in the background. Have any of you in chat been driving the Nordschleife in the dark?
I mean, to drive it in the dark, they'd have to have done it in the 24-hour race, but you can, depending on the time of year, end up driving in the sunset on like the last lap before the tourist driving closes, depending on how short the days of the year are at the time.
Oh, so when does it close? Normally?
Generally, I think it's generally like 6 p.m. and it's only open from like March through to November or October or something. So.
Did you pause because you saw me crashing?
No, bear in mind I'm on delay, so I've only just seen you crashing.
So I've got, for some reason, my tires on the left are green and the one on the right are blue.
Because you've mainly been turning right so far.
They've got the same PSI.
And it's yeah, well that's surface temperature, and
it's late at night.
9 p.m. so it's starting to get colder. Yeah.
Yes. Thanks, Foxman. Well covered. How many? You can't see the TR server. Someone help out, Tomek. Oh.
I think Chile hasn't put it up yet.
Ah.
Because obviously with us doing sunset and night at the moment, we've not got the GT4 server up because we don't need it.
Drove in the dark. You can't drive it in the day. I can't drive it in the day. What's the reason, Captain Horlick? I mean, so golden hour has always been my favorite part of the day. That's how you call it, I'm guessing, in the UK as well.
I mean, I guess you coin that. In terms of racing, generally sunrise and sunset are like happy hour in terms of it's still cold enough, but then you get some heat in the track from the sun, but the sun's not warming the air up too much.
It's funny because in this light it feels like everything is so different. See the mountains in the background are not that apparent. Oh my god, I can't talk today. I think it's most days, if I'm honest with myself.
Admitting things is the first step to recovery.
So, Frosty is saying driving this at night in iRacing is awesome. I was thinking to maybe do the 24 hours of Nurburgring on iRacing. Have you... What's the difference, Frosty, in terms of like doing it in iRacing and AC?
It just doesn't look as good. The physics aren't so good. In my personal opinion.
Have you gone through the Nordschleife with Frosty in iRacing?
Well, that was the after party, was him going round it trying to drift, but not drift, and then crashing a lot.
What? After the 8-hour race?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed this! God damn it! Guys, you should have brought me out of bed. Would have come back for that.
I'm not sure you want to see him decapitate someone in a V8 Supercar at the carousel.
Decapitate?
Yeah, he would have sliced the roof of the car off with how he crashed it.
Okay. Okay, as I'm going towards the final sectors, I'm more and more worried that I'm not going to remember the turns. No headlights. I've got them on automatic, so I'm not sure. Aren't they supposed to come on their own?
They will do, but the game has decided you don't need them just yet, I guess.
It's
Actually,
too bright.
No, I mean, if you look on the dash, they're on, so it's just that it's too bright for you to see too much, I guess. Because you see they've got the green light on the dash where the speedo is. You can kind of see them pick out the barrier at certain points. You can see them pick out on the barrier. So the headlights are on already.
Okay. I'll trust you because I can't really look at my dashboard right now. So the first time I went on the Nords, I think I did a tiny lap in the day. Matt was kind of showing me how long the Nords was. I can't believe it was like 7 or 8 weeks ago now. It's been quite quick to learn it. I know when you said 7 or 8 weeks long, it just feels like an eternity to wait for. But at the end of the day, to learn a track like this, it's not that long. See, I can't remember too much here.
I'm sure you'll put your practice in before we have the race eventually. Yeah, and the whole of the next week will be practice.
Baby carousel, yeah, okay, it's coming back to me as I'm going through, so we're good. No, that was 4th. Turn out the little man.
And the sun will be on your right side down the street.
On the right side.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! So, everyone, where is the sun? Where is the sun? You said right side, yeah? Or is it right behind the barrier?
No, it's to the right side is where it's illuminating.
We're gonna have to
You could just free cam and fly up.
Yeah, true. So I don't know if anyone remembered the first episode we did with Matt, but I was wondering why why I was moving like okay. Remind me what button it is. It's shift to move slowly, isn't it?
Hold shift in, yeah, when you move the arrow keys.
I don't know how to go up though.
Use the right mouse button to click and drag to move your view.
Beautiful. It's a shame you have this big barrier there because you can't really see that. But at the same time, I understand you need safety, okay? So I'm not complaining, but that's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
Why not fly up to the top of the castle and see what the sunset's like from the castle?
Yes, I was actually gonna do that because. So Matt, I think I told you guys, Matt has sent me a video of a guy who was going. I'm not pressing. Okay, come on. Oh, that's zooming. That's. Is it going fast? Is that meant to be fast?
Control is fast. Hold control in with the arrow key is fast.
Jeez.
You've zoomed somehow. Scroll wheel is zoom. That's what it is.
Oh, I'm still so far. Okay, don't hand anything to Thea. She can't do anything. What? Okay, we did it. We did it. We are. Oh, what? Why do I keep going backwards? Okay, we are at the castle. I don't know if Mark is still here. That looks very much like the castle he built. There's a lot of detail to it.
Why are we so, at least, maybe you've zoomed it back in again now, but you were like super zoomed out, like fisheye lens.
Why is it doing this? This is weird, isn't it?
You need to zoom back in. But it'd probably be with the scroll wheel.
Ah, like this.
So he'd stop being fisheye.
Yeah, I mean, I've got that keyboard, you know, I can't do anything about it. This is fine. You should see it fine now. So there you go.
Yeah.
Is there anyone living in the castle?
No. It's a historical sort of attraction, tourist attraction.
Well, if I go to Nurb, I will definitely go and visit that castle, for sure. It's beautiful.
I think it's only like €3 entry or something. Just the whole thing.
300 years old, you said?
No, 3.
3 years
Just
old?
3. No, €3 to enter the castle as
Oh,
a tourist.
okay. That's fairly cheap. I think I visited some castle before. It was at least 14. In France, you have to pay for everything you visit, pretty much. So, is that Super GT? No, I believe I don't know what Super GT is doing right now. You mean the voice you can hear is my friend Matt, and that Sky could get pregnant. What?
The sky's so beautiful it could get men pregnant.
Oh.
That's what's being said.
Matt's You Made Me Do with Murray is hard in NASCAR because of the flaps pulling me. Okay, no headlights. So Keith, there were some headlights, but they weren't very apparent. And Kianik, is there 2 golden hours? I think that's what Matt was saying. There are 2 golden hours. One during the morning, I guess, and one during the evening. But the one that you commonly call the golden hour, I think for me it's the evening. If someone referred to it like this. Back to the pits. We've done. Did I finish? No, I didn't finish my.
F1 will get you back in the car.
I think I pressed back to the pit already. That's not gonna work, is it? F1, let's see.
It'll still work.
Wow. No, I'm in the pit. See? Told you. So that's alright. Moving on to the night time. That was beautiful, Matt. It was a great idea as always. Because I bloody love Golden Hour. Matt sounds a lot like Super GT. Well, Matt, have you heard that before?
Never. I'm quite surprised, actually.
Are you a fan of Super GT, the aerophile? If I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, Marco, how you doing?
Aerophile.
Aerophile. Yeah, so what time should I set it as for this?
Just go midnight, so one end of the slider or the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
One end or the other. Hello. £2.56. Is that what it cost, Frosty? Just is that what it cost, or are you telling us what like something else? I'm fine, thanks. Good. Tell me.
Well, there was a misunderstanding, but in terms of like when I was saying 3,000 or whatever, but if you want to know how old it is, it was made in 1166, the castle, because I know you like castles.
Freaking, so that was quite a long time. I like castles, and especially like when you've got stories involving people living in castles. Well, I was fascinated by them when I was growing up. When I was like maybe 6 or 7, my mom bought me this book, and you could see like the life of the people in castle with images, and I absolutely loved that, and I got quite fascinated. So I love any film that are related to the medieval period or the Viking, which is why I absolutely love The Last Kingdom on Netflix. That was top because yeah, lots of castles. That makes a happy tale. And actually visited quite a few of them in France as well. There is a region, I can't remember where it is exactly. I think it's the Rhône, where there are a lot of castles. So my dad took us there, but I did that when I was 13, I think. So my brain won't remember the details. Okay, so we've done the sunset, checked. So that way we're not going to be surprised. If I do the 24 hours on iRacing, I won't be surprised that, oh my god, there is a corner where it's bright or something like that. I'll be ready for everything. So this one we're going to take it quite easy the first turn, and then I guess we can do a couple of laps and see how we can manage to... There is no damage, by the way. How we can manage to go around. The scary part coming up to corners will sneak up. Thea said she likes everything from ancient and medieval time. Yes, Erid? Oh, Jesus, he's going to bring something that I will not like from ancient and medieval time. So, basically, when Matt showed me, before I got onto the track, there was... before I learned the track, there was lots of, like, cool stuff about this track in the night, which I kind of knew I would find while going there at night, but I wouldn't know if the game had managed to add the details to it. So, because I've seen a video on YouTube where they talk about the party life of the Nurburgring, and you see people in the pub and etc., and all the people partying as well in the camping areas, and I thought that was really fun. And there was some cool bars with lots of like LED lighting and everything. So they've got this here. I'm pointing with my finger, but really I'm not pointing in the right direction. They've got this here. Can you see, guys?
I think it's behind the chat what you're trying to show.
Oh no. So how do I show them?
Just turn left hand down and reverse a bit.
It's right in the middle of the thing now. And so there is like a pyramid in the background as well. We're gonna have to go and visit this. Hold on. So my tires are gonna be cold as hell. And oh, my car is going away. Ooh, I'm going crazy.
The pyramid is the top of a tent.
Is it?
Mhm. It's a gazebo, but you can't see the bottom.
I'm lost. Ah! Oh, okay. Right, but there is a party going on in there.
There's strobe lights in the air and all sorts.
Okay, how do I go back in my car?
F1.
F1, there you go. Okay, so that's the number one thing. Another cool things that we're going to do, and we should play a game actually. There are some neon lights with the Nurburgring track. So I dare you all to try and find them. I'm not gonna go too fast, so you'll have time to find it and to find them, because there are more than one. Yes, Hugh. Yes, we are chatting with Hugh tomorrow, guys. If you want to tune in, I know it'll be after my little stream, my charity stream, Monday night party. Woo! I know. I really want to go to Nurburgring. Really want to go to Nurburgring. So there is another light on the side here. Sort of little stage. I didn't remember it was not lit up at all. It's quite scary. Oof. The people though here are lit up. Oh, thank you, Hugh. You're so generous. Thank you. There you go. Has anyone seen the first one? Thank you. Yes, we are chatting to Hugh tomorrow, so if you guys want to tune in, that would be awesome. I don't know what he's going to ask us about. Hey, I'm just chatting about tomorrow, and so this is what you guys are meant to be finding through the track. I'm driving with the wrong wheel. Where is it? There you go. So I did ask to Matt if that was fire on the floor, but it's not fire.
I mean, it may well be that it's supposed to be, in the sense that they might have made effectively a metal channel in the shape of the track, then filled it with oil and then set the oil on fire. I mean, they are Germans, they're crazy, you know Dom, so they could do anything.
Okay, so I don't think it's fire, but you never know. So this is what we are looking for, some Nurburgring, and I would love to have that in my garden or in my on my wall. That'd be cool. Ooh! Well, that was I don't think I hit the curb in the right place.
In real life, they bring hot tubs and swimming pools. They bring their own bars out of trailers. all sorts.
I've seen a guy who brought a sim racing rig in a little van.
I mean, they put camping chairs in trees and like just stay in the tree. That's
What?
So they get a good view of the track.
I mean, totally necessary then if you get a good view of the track. So it's pitch dark. Jesus, you really have to be crazy to be doing the 24 hours. Is it not lit up at all? Anywhere?
Nowhere.
Okay.
You might get some lights from the town as you go across Bridgeside Bridge. You might get some light spill over, but the track is not lit up anywhere.
I could see an ambulance as well, like there's things popping around. So what's scary though is the people are lit up on the side. They have only the car light. Hey Blazouille! How are you? I don't know when the things are... Oh! Whoa! There is a huge tower here. I think there is a laser somewhere, if I remember well too.
There's a couple of sort of like strobe lights in the area.
Do you know why it's more of a guess then in the night? Because if you can't see, like this is the best my lights can do. Stop. Oh no! I didn't brush the brake. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I'd be totally dead if that happened. Oh! Oh, we saved that. I'm gonna change my wheel as well, Adi. Hey, we found the laser. Did we find another thing here? No, it's just the top of a building that has a few lights. Code 60. Oh!
Code 60 is when you have to go 60 k's for a caution.
Yeah, I can do that. I can probably do that. I'm not sure if that would help me in real life if I ever get to do it though. Can we just turn the brightness on, please? That's a good idea.
Like race director, can you turn the sun on, please?
I think actually one of our stewards, Frosty, does that for our night races, so that you can actually see what's going on. Otherwise, well, you have to guess. It's not really what you want to be doing as a steward. I have no clue where I'm going here. Oh yeah, brave. Did I miss the... Yeah, I did. It's funny, I can't see all my marker in the... No, I mean, it's funny. There's nothing really funny about that. I think it's quite obvious. Hey, there's a laser again.
And there's also...
Ooh, we found the second one. Sorry guys, I should have let you just find it. The first one was green. The second one was blue. Let's test your memory. See if you guys can remember if it's green or blue by the end of it.
You're like the person that spoils the movie.
Huh?
You're like the person that spoils the movie. You're like, wait for this bit, it's really good. So in this bit, you're like, just wait, find the signs, guys. So here's the sign.
And then I get excited when I see the sign, but yeah. Sorry about that. I will let you find the next one. I don't even know where they are, so I feel like I'm doing the game as well.
The next sort of best big view of lots of things, you've got YouTube corner section, and you've got Beloff S exiting out of there into Svalbard ones.
We are now in Matt Realm, I think. Are you in your realm now? It's your favorite...
This is my favorite bit of the track, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I slowed down because I was like looking for that, for anything. If anyone see anything, please scream in the chat. I don't know how you scream, but just do it.
That's right, you can go for some faster laps after this until we get up to half past. We've still got 20 minutes.
It's gonna be a tough one because for some reason, as soon as it's dark, even though I know the track, sometimes it's still a little bit of a, I'm not sure, and my foot won't, won't obey.
So you're getting towards the good bit now with the Belofes, yeah? All the tents in front of you and everything.
Wait, but don't look at my line because I'm a bit lost without the light. Okay, I think here. Baby carousel. Oh yeah, there's a turn here. Did I miss any of the lights, Matt?
There's not. You mean the Nurburgring layout?
Yeah.
It's the track.
Mhm.
No, they're just those two. From what I've seen.
I think we found. Are you sure? I thought we found more last time.
No, I think there's those. Well, you can count 3 if you count the one on the floor underneath the first one.
The castle has light on him as well. Oh, that's definitely beautiful. Highlight of the day. The castle is well, we visited it a little while ago on stream, just earlier. On top of that dune there, it looks like that's the castle, right? Am I going crazy?
Yeah, it's the castle on top of the mountain. Yeah, or the hill.
Great. Thank you, Hugh. I'm going to change my wheel, and then we're going to try a proper lap. Hold on. I think this is here. Actually, where's the wheel? I need the wheel. Aha!
Gotta love how you bailed out while we're moving. Like you jumped out of a moving vehicle.
Yes! Well, you can only do this in sim racing. That would really not be recommended in real life. Do not bail out from your vehicle, your moving vehicle. Back to pit. So now it's going to be the true test. Can we do a validated lap in the night? How long do we have? We have like a good 15 minutes.
Probably got enough for 2 attempts.
2 attempts. And that happens to be so for those who are not familiar with my partner equipment, Thrustmaster, my wheel is fairly easy to change. It takes it takes a minute really if you do it efficiently. I'm not that efficient. So you've got a little screw that you need to take off. I'll put it in my mouth and then you unscrew the base. Just pull it off. Oh, it's not done enough. Can you understand me?
It sounds like you're doing it's like when Jimmy Broadbent does an impression. That's what you sound like.
So you unscrew it, then you check that the wheel orientation is the same, because obviously I just stopped the car, left my vehicle so it was upside down, and then you fix it on. This is the sparkle wheel. I don't know if I have used it yet. That's awesome. Hold on, let's use it. You then tighten it up. Find your screw back. It's very important not to misplace the screw. And then put the screw back on. So really that's the hardest part. The screw. I was gonna say the screwing, but let's not get there. You can probably get a thumb screw. That you don't need to screw drive every time. I don't know what a thumb screw is.
A thumb screw is a threaded piece of metal, and then with a tip on it, so that you don't have to stick anything into it to turn it. You can just turn it with your fingers. Yeah.
Ah.
You've probably got some of them somewhere on your rig or on something you've put together before.
Okay.
They're like a bolt, but with like a really big head that's got a rough surface on it, which is called knurling, and
Okay.
that allows you to grip it and turn it.
Never heard that term before. Thank you guys for enlightening me tonight. So we've got the sparkle wheel on, which was upside down. There you go. And where's the gloves? The gloves here. Let's do this. Let's do this. I feel good. I feel good about it. Screw sounds good. It's actually very fast to, like, if you think about it. I know some people are saying this, it might not be the most efficient, but I like screwing and unscrewing. I don't mind. Oh no, I quit. Oh my god, what a total
Mistakes
nuthead.
were made.
Mistakes tend to be made by me. A lot of them. It's called lawn mowing simulator. Thea, I found your next sim. You will drop everything else. Excuse me?
Do you know what's going on with the green screen on the right side of you, left side on screen?
Here. Or here. No, I can't see. It's hold on. That is a very good question. I think it's the... No, I don't know. It's the same as usual.
I'm just looking at past donators. Since when did Liz donate to you?
Liz.
Liz. The Queen of England donated to you.
Elizabeth. She donated to me during the 8-hour enduro we did over the weekend. I don't know, guys, about this.
She's got good taste.
What can I do? We always change the filtering.
Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. She'd only come out for the big occasions, so the 8 hours makes sense.
I think I know. What about now?
Well, I can't see immediately, but there's still a bit of green, at least at the moment, on that side of the
It's
screen.
a little bit less, though, I think. It's because... Oh, Jesus, guys. We've got a Bluetooth light in here, and it's blue instead of being... Oh my god, my new phone, I can't register... I'm not signed in. Ah, well, we'll have a bit of a green screen, because I can't sign in just yet. I don't even know what the password is for my Lyft's account. So, we have quite a couple. We have one Bluetooth light here and there. And last night Google didn't want to turn them off, so that was good. Google, night, and she wouldn't turn them off. Sorry, something went wrong. Not what you want to hear. Queen of England donated. Yeah, did she donate quite a lot of money as well? I think she did. She donated £2 or something. The Queen of England being Chile, by the way. I didn't see it though, Chile. Sorry about that. Okay, let's do this. Am I dropping frame?
Yeah.
What is going on? Stutterea. Yeah, it's stuttering for me as well. What? Nothing changed? Okay. We're just gonna restart. Restart it. But because I didn't change anything, so why would it just start? Huh? I buffered neon light in red before baby carousel. Huh? We'll see what it... The wonder of technology. Config PC. So I didn't change anything 1 minute to the other, so it's a little bit of a... I think it's just AC. AC just love to crash my PC, so we'll see if it cooperates. I love how it's just...
I mean, it's smooth at the moment. at least as you're loading in.
Yeah.
It's like you talking is smooth.
I don't know what Jeff is doing, JH. I don't think he's doing that. It's okay, Tia. Those drop frames were just quitters. Hopefully. It's taking a while to load now. I'm worried. I'm worried. I have a bad feeling about this. No, it's doing it again.
You're still smooth.
No, it's doing it again. Sorry?
The video I'm watching is smooth until you start moving the car.
Yeah. I don't really know. It's on 36 FPS. Why is it doing this? Any idea, Matt?
It could be. There's one thing, but we're not going to be fixing it tonight. It's something we could look at. Basically, your computer might have decided that AC uses too much of. There's a particular thing you have to go through that it sometimes can cause it to drop FPS. So we'll look at that, but not for tonight.
Okay.
So.
Okay, fine.
I guess. What was the last thing you did last time when we had an issue like this? You just restarted it, wasn't it? Something like that.
I did stop the stream and then restarted it. So let me see. I'll be back in 2 sec. Oh. I'll be back in 2 sec. Oh, hold on. I think there was something wrong. I know what was wrong.
Go on.
Hey, is my pedals reacting? That's the... I stuck the keyboard underneath there. What's going on? Okay, my keyboard is now somehow stuck under. This is like literally trouble of a streamer. Yeah, there was a button I pressed accidentally. I think it's gonna run fine. Yes.
Okay. What did you manage to press?
Oh, it was recording at the same time.
Oh, okay, so not asking much of the PC then, just driving a game at night with all sorts of lights.
I'll explain you
and
after.
streaming it, and then recording it at the same time.
Yeah. So let's
Nice
do this.
work. Right.
It's sorted.
Time for one lap.
Sorry, I can't hear you. It's sorted. Thank you. Sorry? Yeah, I know, but I can't. It's stuck. I can't. Okay, so we are going to try and do some validated lap. Well, I think it's more going to be like one lap. And in the second part of the stream, everyone, if you have Assetto Corsa and fancy joining us on track, we are going to be doing an open lobby. First, we'll give the passwords to the community, and then we are going to try some new cars. And it's going to be in the night, Matt.
No.
No. Okay.
With the combination of these cars, you want to see where you're going. Yeah, they're the quickest we are going to do. Yeah, tonight is the fastest. Next week is a bit more chill before we get to the race. Tonight is some really quick stuff.
Oh, I turned too early. Now I'm waiting around the corner. Okay, going down. Downhill. Woohoo! Ah, how do I see my turning point? Oh, this is definitely gonna put me in the wall. No, I turned too late. Far too late. My reaction time are absolutely appalling, everyone.
It's funny watching the stream with you when you're driving in the night. The light, because you've got the blue light on.
Yeah.
It's like you've got the ultraviolet light on that you have inside the car that lights things up. You're like slightly purple. It's kind of weirdly accurate.
Okay, so we made one mistake. That doesn't mean we are going to mess up everywhere. So let's just try and get back into the rhythm. There we go. we are going on to the next section. Oh dear. Oh, I can't. Ah! You can't even see the curb on the side. You don't know where you're going, like literally. Okay. We scrubbed the brake there. Nice. That one always catches me as well. Woo! Tear! Going fast into that very slow section. Where I come from, everyone, there is a nightclub in actually it's in Collioure, yeah. I can't remember what it's called. It has a huge laser that you can see all, like in all the towns, like 20 kilometers radius, I think, maybe more. Maybe more. I don't know how far, but like it's incredible. So I used to be in my garden and I could see it. So when I grew up, I always wanted to go there, and it's obviously an open nightclub, so open air. I don't know if you've been. Have any of you been to an open air nightclub? So you go in, but it's all open.
Come on, it's England. If we had that in England, it would just be like the
Well,
most soaked thing ever.
That's what I'm asking. And
Our version of that is a beer garden.
so you've got a huge laser in the middle, and there is foam parties, obviously, because that's place. It's basically like a huge terrace type of thing, which is surrounded by walls. So yeah, quite a fun. That reminded me of this when I saw the laser. I was kind of pleased to see the laser. It was like a familiar face at Nurb. Even though it's not the nightclub I know. Hey Josh! How you doing? I really enjoyed the little interviews with all the teams afterwards on Saturday. It really made me feel like we did something that was like that series was a nice wrap. It was a really nice wrap, yeah. Ooh! Touched that grass a little bit too much. Oh, I'm so glad there's no stuttering. No! Yes! Climb that curb! Look at these stars as well! This is awesome. I'm sure I don't know if in Germany you can see the sky that clear over there. Don't know if someone can confirm.
It's not a big city massively close, so you'd probably be able to see fairly well. It wouldn't
Fair
be
enough,
that
yeah.
washed out with light pollution.
Yeah, we don't get to see the star very often in London, as some of you might imagine. I actually wanted to take that curb, but not that much. Okay, there's a jump. Nice. We remembered that. See, it's coming back to me. It's just coming back to me too slowly.
And then down here's all of the big loader tents and stuff. On the left side.
Oh, there's two laser. Two lasers. Interesting. Oh! Chat, did you find it? Chat. I will give you a minute to find it. I think Matt lied to us.
I just hadn't ever noticed it, okay?
So we are doing a game, but well, okay, I'll let you find it. You probably have there's like latency, so you guys gonna see it in a minute or so. We found, so we had green, blue, and red. I think there's a purple somewhere if I remember well. I think there was like 4 or 5. So I must have missed loads earlier by just sprinting around. Okay, where's the gentleman here? Have I got more? No, I haven't got more time. Unfortunately, I've been stuttering around.
Finish. Just get to the end, because you haven't actually done the bit after the straight in the dark.
True. There's a question for you, Matt, in chat regarding a tick checkbox.
You shouldn't have to install it as a mod. It should just be in. I think all that checkbox will do will basically make it so it's a mod you can enable and disable, a bit like AC color corrections and stuff like that. It just basically, instead of putting it in as purely as a car, it means you can turn it on and off. I don't know why you'd need to for a car, but.
So I've had both my mirrors taken off, just so you know, in the last little bit there.
Good work.
Okay, so the other problem we've got now is I managed to stick my keyboard underneath my rig. So let's just.
So now we got some rig yoga to extract it.
Hulk Thea has just lifted the rig. It's not that heavy, to be honest. That rig. It's a bit heavier than the track racer I had before, but it's a little bit less heavy. It's a little bit more heavy. Not that much. Okay, I've lost a glove in the process, so we'll worry about that later. I'm going to join the server. I'm a mess tonight. Downloaded capacity. Yes, tell me.
Words in the man there, man in T-gang.
Nice. So I'm basically the late person now. I don't like to be late person.
In the server yet. For me, there's nobody in yet.
For you. I'm sat on my glove. I was thinking this.
And I'll release the password publicly in 3 minutes.
Okie dokie. So tonight, everyone, we are driving the fast and scary racing cars. Not Fast and Furious, Fast and Scary.
That was the name me and Chili came up with.
Which was inspired by Fast and Furious, I'm guessing.
No. It was like a board meeting compromise between coming up with a name that was accurate but wasn't intimidating. Chili wanted to go with these cars will kill you, which is a bit overkill, so we dialed it back.
Fair enough. And which car do you think I should start with? I'm going to quickly list them for everyone else who's in chat. Tonight we have the TTRS VLN, which is an Audi. And then we've got an... I'm actually really pleased because Assetto Corsa has taught me most of the logos, so I'm going to try. The next one is a Maserati?
Yep.
Yes! It's a Maserati MC12 GT1. The next one is a Honda...
Mazda.
Oh, Mazda. I can't see. Let me see the logo. Oh dear, that looks fast. Okay, so that's the Mazda 787B. I think I've driven that car before on a different track. It does sound familiar. And then I can't see the logo of that. That's absolutely impossible.
McLaren.
Oh, it's McLaren written in like tiny letters. So F1 GTR, and then we've got the Mazda again. No.
Come on, you know that one.
That's a Merc. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. C9 1989 LM. Now that looks just as scary as the Mazda 787B. Is that the Porsche? Why do they make they make the logos so funny? The logo is now a white square, and they make the Porsche logo really tiny in the middle. I'm gonna stop guessing and just look at the actual picture. So it's a Porsche 911 GT1 98. There's a Porsche 962C short tail. See, that tells me something again. And then we've got two supercars. So the supercar V8 Ford Mustang S550, and then the supercar V8 Holden, which is Commodore ZB. So which one did you say I should start with?
Well, where on the scale of fast do you want to go? Also, half of those are H pattern and half of them are paddle shift. So it depends what you want to start with.
Okay, let's start with the short tail. I feel.
So short tail is probably the fastest car there.
Mhm.
H pattern, lots of downforce.
Okay. You can't see the server.
Just have to refresh. It's up. Has been for coming on for 8 minutes. I'm going to release the password now to the public.
And you released the password to me as well, and I forgot that again. Again.
Okay, the password's now public.
Copy. Some of this car will want to kill you. See? Is
Such a downy Dorothy, isn't he?
I didn't say it. Sorry, I'm not gonna follow on that. I've already missed his donation. His Queen donation yesterday. Well, Saturday. I can't just put a hammer on his head.
Hammer on his head.
You mean all chili dog except TT? Oh God, Frosty is going with him. Okay, well we'll see. Hey Bruno, how you doing? Having a good Monday? Full House Adu. What does that answer to? Carpack. Yes, I don't switch to computer since Saturday as well. I don't switch on. Hey, yeah, Joshua, same. Well, same. I had switched on my computer, but not to Sim Race. The Mustang makes very glorious V8 noise. Well, we will find out about this. Oh, I don't know why. If you did give me a list of cars, I would know which one Full House would pick. Simply because I think I've watched enough Full House streams to know what type of cars he likes. I have actually watched him once making cars. Making funny cars. I can't remember why he was doing this. So yeah, we are going to race the super scary. No, the super fast and scary. Fast and furious, fast and scary car. This is gonna be great. I hope you guys are. I hope we're all not crashing as much as last week. I think we had a bit of trouble with one of the cars. I can't remember which the one it was, but it was really, really sketchy compared to the others. All of the cars last week were top job, except that one.
I mean, this week they are scary, yes, in terms of they've got lots of power, but lots of them have got lots of downforce. And at the end of the day, it's only scary if you press the throttle pedal too hard, yeah? You're in control at the end of the day.
We are in control. You heard it all from
push the pedal if you want to go faster. You're in. Screw if you want to go faster. You're in control of your own car.
Or is that is not a paddle? Right. Okay.
No, H pattern for the 962.
I like the color. It's a good start. You can't see the game. Well, it's okay. I haven't come out the parking yet. So, yeah, scene is already changed, guys. Wait a second. There's a latency. So we are gonna wait at the start for potential people coming. Jesus, Frosty. I pressed the button, everyone. Is it not working?
No, you've changed scene.
Okay.
You're all good.
Because they keep putting... The problem is there is latency, so what you see, guys, is already gone for a while.
Though I don't know why, but for me, like I know I can see that there are other people in the server with you, but then like on the server list, I can't actually see. Like normally, I can see who's in, and I can't. So I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, there's a Mazda behind me. There's a scooter.
So, in terms of your contemporaries, the cars that are your kind of pace, the Mercedes and the Mazda, and this Porsche.
Behind me, yeah.
But yours is the fastest. The Mercedes is very fast in a straight line, but you've got way more grip than both of them.
I think they do a full house. Whoa! Frosty was not waiting for us.
Also, this one will make big flames out the side.
Mine or his behind?
Yours.
Okay, let's go. Oh, no, hold on. There's Everett as well. Let's wait for Everett. Everett! Oh! Dear. Marco was not waiting for... I've got Haga behind me. I think Haga's been picking up his space in the races. Everyone coming now? Where's Everett?
I mean, you're in the fastest car here, so you may as well crack on, because you're going to be overtaking people.
Forgot it was a H pattern. Whoa. So hold on, because you know when you go in the Porsche Cayman and then you change to the other car, you really want to be going in the same gear? Easy mistake.
This is speed as well, by the way.
This is what?
5 speed gears. 5.
See, in third gear it feels so much faster. So much faster than the... Ah! What you make me do? Mr. JH? That was Mr. JH, I'm sure. Okay. I think without JH in the way, we would have had a great Sector 1. Because... Oh! We have good grip! Oh, I'm scared of the top there. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh my god, every 5 seconds there is someone on my way.
I think good avoidance there.
I think that I was just lucky they got off my way as I was coming through. I gotta say, the grip on this is make the driving very enjoyable.
So this has a thing called ground effect in terms of aero, which
Okay.
is what's banned in F1 but is coming back next year. So you'd label it clean downforce in terms of it doesn't produce anywhere near as much dirty air behind the car, because it's basically the underside of the car is what's doing all the downforce.
Okay.
The underside of the car is one big wing, one big diffuser. So that's why it produces so much downforce. And compared to a modern F1, this produces like about 3/4 of a modern Formula 1 car downforce. So if you imagine, that's still a hell of a lot.
I think whoa. What's very challenging about these cars is that you really want it to be simple to drive, but I'm always impressed when you see the old Formula 1, because they were going at speed, but they were also like... I don't know if they were all... When did they start changing to being paddles?
The first paddle cars were 1989 with Ferrari.
Right.
And everybody had it by like 1993. Everybody had it. McLaren still used the H pattern even in 1991. So 1992 they started to go paddles for everybody.
So that's really impressive. I think I think Sky Sport is doing quite a few, you know, there's a few documentary where they're going around in old cars and they're saying how challenging it is, because you don't have the time to do the changes. Almost. I think I'd found it so challenging to drive a car that goes that fast with a manual gearbox. Well, I'd need to do a lot more training, but I guess at the time that was all they had, so that's what they were used to. I just found it so much more scary. Ah! Wrong gear. No! I thought that was
And on your dashboard, so you've got the rev counter on the right side. The other dial is your boost gauge. So that's how many bar of boost is going into the engine from the turbo. So how much boost the turbo's creating.
okay.
So you'll see when you lift off, the boost goes away, where your revs are still coming down quite smoothly, because the turbo drops all of its boost, so it doesn't keep putting boost into the engine whilst you're not revving it.
Yeah, I see.
And then as you pick it up again, it shuts that. It's what's called a dump valve. Shuts the dump valve and then spools the turbo again.
I wonder how many modern driver are really good at like hill and towing as well, because that used to be something that all drivers used to be able to do in the past time, when most things were, well, all things were manual. But now there's a lot of drivers who drive with paddles, right? So
yeah, I mean, do you still have H pattern in NASCAR and in then general club racing? But top level motorsport is at least sequential or paddles.
I'm sure if you ask people like Lewis Hamilton and stuff, they know how to do that though. They would
Well,
know.
I'm sure they'd be capable.
I'm really not driving this car to its maximum speed, I think. Woo! Don't come out track.
Well, I mean, if you think the GT4's maximum top lap time that I've got noted down is around 7 minutes 10. Yeah. This thing, you're looking more at 6 minutes 10. Yeah. And then if you go to F1, my best F1 lap time is under 5 minutes. So this is kind of between GT racing and Formula 1. Whoop. Bottomed out a little bit on the baby carousel when I'm watching back.
Yes, I did have a little issue. Woo! So I think that was a good car. I don't know what you guys did. What did you think of the noise? What did you enjoy the driving? The driving is. Oh! That was what I planned to do, and I think I pressed the brake just about to stop in that. I would have had barely no damage if you ask me. 7 minute 26, so it is a fast car, and we were not driving it to the max for sure. I think it's fairly scary how fast this car go. I'm quite scared to go in third gear because I feel like there's so much power to it that yeah, I'm not too sure how to handle it past a certain speed. I'm used to GT3 and GT4s more than anything else really, so, and my Ford Fiesta, so I guess anything that's faster is scary. So I think it was a great car though. I really enjoyed it. I think I really enjoyed the challenge of the hill and tow. I'm glad I learned that early on. Let me see if I'm missing anything in the chat. I don't have AC set up. Happy to watch you all though. Oh, if you need any help setting that up, Dubert, just let us know on Discord. I have problem to join. I found the server, but CM don't show people in. Hey, Foxman, I think Matt was mentioning that earlier. Ah, hold on. I also have shown the drivers already in here. Jeez. For me, Matt Evans. Many of today's drivers actually do classic racing. Classic racing. So, hey, Antonio, how you doing? The V8 Supercar is extremely surprising, great fun to drive. See,
Full house, I only pick good mods. You know this.
so we tried the Porsche, which was very surprisingly enjoyable to drive. Now, what's the next step? So, do you reckon I should do the Mustang or the Commodore, Matt?
Decide which of the two you prefer. They're basically identical, effectively underneath, setup-wise and everything.
The Mustang looks better.
the only thing is the Mustang has a dash on the steering wheel, and in terms of like shift lights and stuff, whereas the Commodore isn't. So, seeing as you don't run with the steering wheel, you might be better off with the Commodore in terms of being able to see when to shift.
All right. I guess I'll trust you. The Commodore really looked like a road car.
Yeah, well, that's what they are. They're road car shells over a special frame, so that everybody runs the same thing. These are, when you watch the Bathurst 12 Hours. These are guys that run at Bathurst for the Australian Touring Car Championship, effectively. Yeah. So they do a race that's 1,000 k's, so 6 hours, 6.5 hours. So they heel and toe, and they just blip on the downshift in terms of left foot braking. So you've got two options, Taya. But the easiest one would probably be just brake with your left foot, and then when you pull the gear down with the paddle, tap the throttle. Yeah. You don't need to full heel toe because the clutch isn't needed, but just blip the throttle.
Okay. I was gonna say the Mustang actually look a little bit like a Bentley or a Merc. It has a very long front. It doesn't look like. I think it looks more appealing, but we'll go with what Matty Boo is saying. So we'll go into the Commodore, and it's very weird because we can't see any of the drivers. I realize what everyone is saying. So you can pick any cars today. It's free for all.
Well, you just can't see what you don't know what you don't know.
I think I just picked one that was already used. So let's see the other one, because it crashed. I know I have the good password, so yeah, I'll pick the Mustang then, because there was already two people in the Commodore.
Okay.
Oh no, can't connect to the remote server.
I guess it needs. Maybe they're all taken and you can't see.
Can someone in the game tell me if there is a Matty Boo? Yes. Do you know what, Full House? I was very pleased to hear other people call Matty Boo. I feel like I started something here. Frosty called.
Well, also you have the problem that we have to differentiate me and Matt Muirhead and others. Yeah. So
Okay. So the other one is Matt.
In my English class back at school, this teacher had to deal with 5 Matts in one class.
Jesus Christ.
She had to deal with Adams, Bailey, Haywood, Evans, and Fox in one class. So
what was your name then?
She didn't actually use our surnames, but that she had to deal with 5 separate ones.
So she didn't give you. Oh yeah, okay.
She just raved it out.
I thought she might say like Matt 1, Matt number 1. Hey, I think I'm loading in. Supercar Ford Mustang. If anyone
The reason they heel toe in real life for some drivers is to try and save the gearbox, Full House, by putting the clutch in, rather than just bang it down the gears.
Thank you so much, Erud. Erud left me one of the car. I'm in a V8 and see Mustang behind me. Okay, that explains. Hey Christoph, how you doing? That's why I was facing the wrong way most of the time. You need to blip the throttle. Yeah, I'll see what that means, because I think I might be facing the. Are we going? Yes, yes, Professor Tomek, we are going. Every time I hear Matty, I think of my kerchief on the kerchief app. See, what does my kerchief app says? I think he calls me Tiger. Ruben? Come on, Tiger, there's enough. Push, push, push. Yes, that's exactly what you need to do. Oh, that's because my wheel is upside down. That explains why I'm struggling.
Have you done your scene as well, by the way?
Yes. Every time, wait for us. I'm waiting for. I'm still in the parking lot. Hello, hold on. Everyone, just calm down. You call me.
You want to come back?
Guys, oh my god, the scene is changed, guys. Be patient, please.
You want to come back on the view because you're like, you imagine driving with your head in the windscreen of your Fiesta. That's where you are right now.
Oh, I don't know the view button on this.
F1 will cycle through the views.
Is that good?
I'll have to wait to find out.
Oh god. Meet me outside. Thank you, Kaio. It's the frame globes. They are really good. They are very breathable. Matt, view, can you see it?
Yeah. So just do the onboard helmet thing to zoom yourself forwards. So you know the app with the helmet symbol. And then press plus on the seat position to move yourself forwards.
Oh, it wasn't coming out. Okay, so onboard. Oh, everyone's gone. Look what you've done, Matt. No. Oh dear. Jesus Christ, can you move faster, please?
The
Okay.
plus, you need plus on the seat position to move forwards. Yeah.
Wait, it's still moving super slowly. Okay.
You-
Do you know what? It's gonna be good because I don't want to spend hours doing that. Mr. People at the back, if you want to go, please go. No. Little Assetto Corsa bips. Is my customer. So what is this?
this is a V8 Supercar.
Paddle.
Paddle shift with the blipping, yeah?
Blipping when I'm going down, right?
When you're going down, yeah. Flat on the upshifts, but then on the downshift, flip the throttle.
Woo! Woo! Hey! Girl in a V8!
And just be careful on power out of slower corners, yeah? Like, don't slam the throttle down, be gentle.
Jesus Christ, yes, it has a lot of power and it doesn't turn very well, does it?
It turns, but it turns with the power. Yeah, it's got 650 horsepower. And you were, when you said it didn't turn very well, that was you in third gear going too quick for the corner.
I mean, third gear in other cars is fine here, but not that one.
Oh, and this time you've got 6 gears.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go very often in that 6th gear, I'm gonna be honest. I think we're doing an acceptable job so far. Woo! This feels like a beast. It also feels a lot heavier than the other cars for some reason.
That's because it is.
Through the wheel. Is that a feeling that you can actually feel through the wheel?
Well, it's a heavy, like the Porsche you were in weighs like 850 kg or something. This thing weighs more like 1200 or more. It might be like 1400, 1300 kilos, yeah? So it's like 1.5 of the cars you just drove, and it doesn't have anywhere near the downforce.
Am I faster than this Mazda?
No, you shouldn't be.
So it's like heel and towing for a car that's paddles. That's very, very strange. My brain can't quite get it.
Well, you don't need to do the clutch. You just brake with your left foot, like you're in the GT4, and then just blip the throttle when you pull the left paddle. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Am I doing anything with like if I, no, my brain has to press the throttle. It has to. It can't just be. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put my foot away from the throttle and try.
You could just pull over and for a second and just think about it. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. I just need to put my foot away.
Yeah.
Not
Left foot only for braking, right foot throttle and blips on the downshift.
Okay, so this car is fast. Where it is in third, be in second here. The other foot really want to get involved though.
Oh yeah, it's itching. I
think we avoided the catastrophe here. It's a challenge. I can see why people enjoy it. Like, oh, I'm sorry, Tomek. Almost went into Tomek there. Or was it Frosty? That was Frosty. I'm glad to see I'm not the only ones struggling. No, no, no. Okay. I think we're gonna bring the food back. Okay, I see what Chile was saying now. This car will want to kill you. I think we found it. The first one was okay. This one is... It's not okay. This car really does want to kill you. Oh god, I'm full throttle, full throttle. Ah! Ah! Jesus Christ, I'm going in second gear, but this thing is just not satisfied. Second gear. I still want power. This is what it feels like. If that car had a voice, this is what it would sound like. Power. God, the sound as well it does.
Getting the hang of it more now, though.
Yeah, but I have to focus like 100%.
Yeah, which is always the best thing. That's when you know a car's actually good fun.
Ah!
Yeah? When you've actually got to drive it properly. It doesn't drive itself.
So is that... Oh! Is that the type of car they drive at the Bathurst, the V8, the supercar?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, yeah.
Jesus!
So you know who your Bathurst, when we were doing the Enduro, yeah?
Yeah, the noise guy, like...
The lap record for Bathurst in one of these things is 2 minutes 3.7.
Jeez, so is it as fast as a GT3? Well, I mean, it's not the fastest, but...
GT3s can go
matching.
2 minutes, just under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But in terms of what your average driver will do on GT3s at Bathurst in ACC, it's the same pace in one of these things. In real life, with real walls, real consequences.
Whoa! Marcio got in me here. Oh, Frosty! Frosty's having a shocker. I'm having a shocker too. Frosty, don't take it badly. Marco, it felt a bit like he was trying to kill me as I was passing by, so we're not going to assume the worst, but this is what it felt like. Imagine 6.5 hours in this thing. I think there's a moment my brain would just switch off and I'll probably...
You drive in teams, you do have a second driver.
Ah. That makes sense. No, my foot came back.
I showed you that. Remember before Bathurst I showed you that video? You know, that guy where you were like, where you then started to talking Australian?
Yes. This noise.
That was about the race in these cars.
Sorry about that, Frosty. I did punch you as well a bit there. Yes, that was the V8 cars. Yeah, that's why I appreciate it now that you're... See, sometimes you guys don't realize, but when I started sim racing back in Feb 2020, I knew absolutely nothing about motorsport. When Matt came here at my lives with us, Matt told me about hill climbing, and I was like, I knew there was such a thing as hill climbing, because we've got oh, I can't ever, like, I have no memory now, but there's quite a few famous ones that are on TV, but I thought it was more like a festival type of thing. It wasn't like a proper series where people would go, and so Matt showed me all this hill climbing, and I was just impressed by the amount of them there was organized in the world. I didn't realize it was such a huge a type of racing, basically, or type of racing where you're racing on your own. It's a little bit like rally in the end, but I was impressed. So Matt showed me this video a while ago when we were doing the BAF 6 hours. So it was a month ago. He showed me this video of an Australian driver. He was talking proper Australian. It's like, noise. You gotta come.
Mark Larkham.
Well, there you go. You gotta come in this cause. It's noise. Well, anyway, something like that. And I didn't quite think of it because I drove a V8 Supercar, I guess maybe in AMS2. I think that was the closest thing I drove to that. And here it just, like, it takes a whole new level in my head. The blipping and everything. So, it's impressive. It's really impressive. And I guess, you realize things as you go through like this when you don't know anything. So I'm on a journey that never ceases to surprise me. Next cars, everyone. Next cars. We will have the surprise again of picking one that's been picked.
Well, what do you want to drive, and then you can request that someone gets out of it in case you don't get in.
Let's see. The one I want to drive has 4 slots, so I feel like it's going to be free.
Do you want to do H pattern or paddles next?
I think paddles. I picked the McLaren.
The McLaren is H pattern.
Oh, okay. Next one will be a paddle, and you'll tell me which one I picked.
Okay.
Okay,
the Audi is paddle shift. Tomek, the Audi's paddle shift.
Oh, you
and
can't see the screen yet.
So much grip. The Audi's got so much grip.
Hey, Cesar. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Do you want to answer Captain Horlick's question? And I don't know about the second bit of it, but this first bit of it's for you.
Why did you start sim racing, and how does Matt know so much? So why did I start sim racing? Back in February, there was something on TV. There was something on TV. There was the first 12 hours on TV, on YouTube. Jeff and I, we watched it the whole night, and I just thought that was completely crazy. The cars looked beautiful, so I was picking my favorite. I remember that was like all of them except the Bentley. If there was any Bentley, I can't remember seeing any Bentley in that race. Looked absolutely beautiful. There was there was beautiful cars, and I thought, wow. I never paid attention to how some cars could be quite beautiful, and that's what attracted me in the first place, because the cars were good looking. That was the first thing. The second thing was, how crazy are these people driving up and down the mountain? There was a lot of crashes. There was rain, I think, when I watched it as well. The nighttime, like the things the commentators were saying, it was constantly crazy. They were all the time shouting. And then Jeff, my fiancé, told me to go and try his Placeit challenge, and that's how I started racing. So before that, I wasn't interested, and then I happened to have paid attention to that race and completely enjoyed it, and then fell in love with it. So now, did you watch F1? Who's your favorite? I have a secret favorite, but I cannot share this information. Only Jeff knows who my secret favorite driver is. Other than that, I support Alpine. I will not tell you, Matt. I will not even tell Matt. There you go.
You may not want to know this, but you said you didn't remember any Bentleys. The last Bathurst 12 hours that happened before COVID
was won by
everything
Bentley.
Was won by Bentley. Yeah.
God damn it.
To answer Captain Horlick's question, I've been around cars all my life, pretty much, and
thank you, Frosty.
Around motorsport, and then I then did a degree in motorsport engineering.
I don't know how to flash my car.
I'm very much a car person and racing person.
Thanks, great story. You're welcome, Captain Horlick. That's why Matt is my my race engineer. I always trust Matt for that. Because he's an actual engineer. So I know I can trust him. Who's this big car at the front? We have a safety car. Might drink motor oil and gasoline as an... Ah, we can count on Darius for the jokes.
It's pretty explosive. I never got to have one of those full house. I joined the sim racing. Well, if we're talking, the first ever car game I played was Colin McRae 2005 on the PS2 with some random no-name wheel strapped to a stool so it rocked around, and with like 2 pedals that sat on the floor. I find you become a historian at things that you're interested in when you have like long rides in cars, so that was where I did a lot of like my reading of books and stuff like that when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, because you had to travel between your 2 houses type of thing.
Not as a kid, no. That was like, that makes us sound like we're rich rather than moving house.
Okay, no.
No, that was while I was still at uni, but no, we'd always go on long trips down to Cornwall on family holidays, so I'd have plenty of time. But I can give you can name me a year between 1950 and now, and I can tell you who won the World Championship in Formula 1, because I read a stats book on one of those trips well enough that it stuck in my head.
Woo! Oh, that was too much. Oh, I've been followed by a couple of people in the grass. Okay, last car.
Huh?
I enjoy that. Which wheel are you? I'm using the Sparkle wheel from first. Yeah, the Sparkle wheel with the TSPC. Ah! Why? Why, Tom? What did I do to you, Tom, to deserve this? Oh dear. Oh dear. That was a cut brown avoidance of, like, fire, on fire.
Like the McLaren in the Enduro race.
So this car is very good though. It doesn't feel like it has much grip, so it behaves a bit more like a road car, right?
Yeah, it hasn't got loads of grip, but it weighs less than the V8 Supercar. It's lower. It's got about the same power as the V8 Supercar, maybe a bit more downforce, but not loads. But in general, it's just a bit lower, a bit lighter than the V8 Supercar.
It feels very loose, like it need a setup to handle. See, when I'm turning the car, it just yeah. Oh, there's a lot of oversteering, I feel. I mean, it's a mid-engine, so yeah, that's to expect, but I think it's a mix of the grip and mid-engine. Oh.
And how do we rate the 6.5 litre V12 sound?
I don't particularly think anything of it. Hold on. It's nice, but it miss a little the little pop, you know. That's what it means. Something to spice it up.
That'll be a weird soundbite to look back on. I'm sure there's loads of things we could do to it, Kyle, but well, you know what's happened with Clive's pedals, so that's why there's no setups this week.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, Clive is a madman.
Forever setting these up. So.
Clive was driving in our 8-hour race at Spa and with broken pedals. So congrats to him for not constantly dying. Well, there are 5 gear on this. Okay.
6 gears, I think.
6? I haven't.
I think so.
Oh, whoa.
Shouldn't need it.
I haven't crashed here for a long time. Okay, how do I see if anyone's coming? I'll just try.
Use the real-time thing. It's like your Delta, yeah? You can see how close people are in
they are
seconds.
2 seconds, that's gonna come fast. And... Ah! Oh! Why is it not... Woo! Oh, come on, damn it. The right answer is awesome. Okay, Richie. I'll remember for next time. Oh dear. I thought I was... Because I crashed, I didn't remember where I was. Look at this. Okay. Come on, let's focus now. We know the track. We have to stop crashing around. Oh, I think we were going a little fast for that carousel. But we survived it. I don't know what I'm doing here. I should have gone full power. Woo! Both my foot are really confused about where to put themselves anymore. Between all these like paddles, no foot and
your limbs are having an identity crisis.
Yes, they are. Especially my my left foot, because I told him not to come back on my clutch pedal. So now he's like, "Can I come back?" And it's needed, and it's not coming back. I think it's still punished.
Well held on the entry into the corner after YouTube.
Thank you. That car behind coming fast! Oh my god, finally we did the baby carousel alright. It wasn't perfect, but you know, who's perfect? Nobody's perfect. Ah! If I learn something in my community, it's not healthy to be on a free car sandwich. I've learned from that. There's been enough races for me to know. Woo! Nice. That was nice. That was nice, but judging by the number of times I crashed, I think we can safely say that this was not the most enjoyable car for me. So let's go back to the garage and pick one more car and see what we've got. So Matt said he's going to pick a paddle for me this time. So I think I had like 1 paddle so far and 2 manual, so we can do that. That just for the sound, not the handling. Okay, Richie, yeah, I mean I agree. The sound sounds really good. V8, V12, they sound beautiful. I was in love with the V8 for a long time. I got over it. But I was in love with it. And then I just fell in love with the Ferrari and its popping sound. The Evo Challenge is just beautiful. This little... You know, now, I don't know, I'm not very good at making sounds, to be honest. I don't listen to it enough. I should have a popping sound on a... At least you can see the track there. What, is there a car where you... What? The right... That's just the sound. McLaren, best car ever. You enjoyed the McLaren, Everett? I think so far I really enjoyed the Porsche. It really pains me to say that, because I used to say to Matt that Porsche, I wasn't a fan of Porsche, but I think my my opinion has changed on cars very much since I started. I think the more knowledge you acquire about cars, the more you drive them as well, the more you start changing what you actually like and what it's like for your driving style. At least you can see the track. V8 is the best engine. Yes, I agree. V8, V12. I can't
As a
decide.
Mustang girl, you can't say V8 isn't the best engine, can you?
It is the best engine. What can I say? It sounds good, it drives good. So which one are we picking, Matt?
So the remaining paddle shift cars you haven't tried is the Audi, the Maserati, and the other Porsche. Chile wanted you to drive the Maserati, but that's because GM drives it a lot.
Hold on, which one?
Either way, choice is up to you. So.
Well, we can drive two more cars.
TTRS.
So I'll drive the Maserati.
Okay, sure.
And then you can pick the next one, as in you pick the next one, because that seems like Chile picked that. Try the 86. I'll show myself out. Hey, hold on. Maybe there will be too many people in there. Maybe not.
Well, again, if you can find it out. See, he's made a reappearance. Look, as soon as it's time.
What does GM like this car?
I think he likes the force feedback on it on the DD. I think.
Oh, the force feedback on it. Unfortunately, I cannot connect. I think there are too many people driving the Maserati.
Okay, you'll have to ask for one. I'm not putting her in the Mercedes, even though... Did you even turn the boost up, Frosty? Because if you drove it without changing the setup, you only drove it on half boost.
Okay, so let's try another car. We can try the Maserati afterwards, because I think there's too many people in there. Matt Evans, please put her in the Merc. Matt, you pick, and TTRS is fun. Was that the one I drove? Oh, no, it's the Audi.
That's the Audi.
So which one do you want me to drive next? I'll try one more time the Maserati just in case someone came out.
Yeah, just ask for someone to give you the Maserati. Erid's suggesting that there's a chance.
You can join now. I keep stealing Erid's car though. That's not fair. Sorry, Erid. Thank you so much if you keep giving it to me. It sounds like you are, so thank you. I'm going crazy. You can join now. It looks like it's loading. Yay! Ooh. There's a little bit of a... Hey! No, so do not pay attention to the sign on my door. That has nothing to do with me.
We can't see it.
Okay, good.
Oh, the German... Okay.
No, there's no flag on my door.
That German thing.
It has nothing to do with me. I did not pick delivery or the paint. And hello, Tony. Do you want to say hello to everyone?
So...
Come on. Come here. Hold on. So?
Think of this as a big GT3 in the sense it's got a bit less grip, same kind of power, but it's like a big GT car basically. So it's like a GT3, just a little less grippy.
Do you want to say hello to everyone? Say hello to Matt. Come on. You miss Matt. You've been giving him a lot of snuggle when he was here. Do you remember? You slept on his back while he was sleeping? True. Hello, everyone. No. I think he wants his food. Oh, anyway. I've got hairs everywhere. We brushed him this morning, so it's a little loose.
Yeah, Frosty, best of luck with 100% boost.
Is Tony German like me? No. Jeff's speaking Russian to him sometimes. It doesn't seem to get it. I think he speaks French. I've been speaking to him. He seemed to somehow get it. Have I got Frosty Bird always in the same car? Just flashing me.
He likes the power. He likes the power of it.
Ah.
On full boost, it makes over 900 horsepower.
And what car is that? Is that my car? No. Yes.
No. His is the Mercedes C9.
Ah, that's why I wanted to put myself in the Merc.
Yeah.
100% boost is best boost. I think the first car I drove with the boost was the one they have in Dirt, Full House. There is one of the There is one of the Peugeot with the boost, isn't it? It was a bit crazy. A bit too crazy for me. Wow, we've got 19 people. It's gonna up. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
So yeah.
Oh dear, I passed my second gear too quickly.
Yeah. Just GT3, be careful on the power just like everything else in here, and a little bit less grip in general, but not much less.
It behaves very well so far. Woo! Also lock the tires very much.
Oh yeah, you may want to blip like in the supercar, I guess. That might help. It's not critical, but it might help.
It felt like so it's related. What is it related to?
In terms of why you need to.
Yeah.
So when it's a sequential gearbox that doesn't have it mapped in the ECU, in the engine control unit, for it to blip the throttle by itself, the revs will drop when the clutch comes in, and for going the same wheel speed as you go down to the next gear, the engine revs would have to rise. So when you're, it's say a modern supercar and you pull the down paddle, the ECU of the engine blips the engine throttle, so it raises the revs, so that then when the gear gets re-engaged, nothing changes with the wheel speed. If you just do a downshift and the engine doesn't blip for you, and you put the clutch back in together with the engine, everything links up again. Oh, I saw you smash into Frosty. Everything links up again.
Yeah.
And effectively it will slow down the rotation of the rear wheels relative to what they were doing, so it's like pulling the handbrake a little bit.
Oh, for freaking hell. Okay, hold on. I can't listen to you when I'm trying to go back on track.
Turn around.
Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Sorry to the car I just killed as well.
Pretty much there with you. Oh my god.
That's okay. Yeah. It was bad. Bad. Sorry, Tomek, if that was you. I'm really sorry.
So yeah, basically it's called rev matching because you are bringing the revs up so that when you engage the next gear, the wheel speed will not be changed by engaging the clutch. Is the simple explanation.
I just realized that I can, because you don't need to use the clutch. I can just be using my other foot and just do like a little. Oh Jesus! It just reached me. God, I'm so simple. My foot just discovered it on his own. He was like, okay, I need a bit of that. So this one doesn't make much noise, so you think you're not going fast, and then it's a little bit lethal.
So this is also a big, like, 6-litre V12.
That's okay, Frosty, don't worry about it.
Yeah, now that he's on full boost, you know the crest just after where then everything started happening. With him on full boost, he would have been approaching that at, like, getting on for 200 miles an hour.
I gotta say, it's a lot easier when you've got that, like, left, right. Okay, I'm enjoying that car too. Woo! Engine sounds good as well. Maybe a bit too high pitched for my taste, but
you see how quickly Frosty disappears when he gets on the power.
I wasn't paying too much attention to Frosty, you see? And even earlier when I went straight into his back, I thought, nah, that's not gonna happen. But yes, that happened. This is quite enjoyable. Strolling with the community. I mean, strolling, we're not exactly strolling in these cars.
And you've got your Maserati brothers.
I do. Do you know what? This Maserati, I wouldn't have picked a Maserati, but it's really enjoyable as well. Just remembered there is a bump. There is a jump actually to be more clear on what's going on. Woo! Hold it together, man. Oh, okay. What is happening here? Ah, we caught up with a slower car. Oh, the McLaren is. Oh, look at this! Did that baby carousel like a boss. No, that was a full speed there. What you doing? What are you doing? Ah! It's not clipping so much. It's clipping a tiny bit there. Maybe it was clipping.
It's only clipping when you hit big bumps or you go through the mini carousel and things like that. Yeah,
okay.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, because when Matt came over, we had fixed it on pretty much all games. And I had a lot more force feedback after that. Funnily enough, haha. So one more car. That was beautiful. So I'm going to give you a top 5 of the cars that I've driven afterwards. And then you guys can dispute it in chat whether you think it's right or it's not. But so far, I think this one was really, really enjoyable. I don't know if I would say it was after the one I drove first, which was the
962 Porsche.
It was the Porsche. Oh, I don't want to upset Matt, so I'll say it was very enjoyable, that Maserati.
I like all of the cars here tonight, so you're not going to upset me. You do your order.
For those who don't know, Matt is a Porsche boy, so when we watch GT3, usually support them.
Well, I mean, you look at Sebring, Porsche won both GT classes. You know, it's just, you know. I'll watch you later, Frosty, not while we're on stream.
Great, thank you, Rallyburn. I can really thank Matt for teaching me the Nordschleife. That's what this series was all about. It was another thing on my journey of learning sim racing. So Matt taught me in five episodes, sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, I can say the most challenging to learn was the longest, which was I think it was the 4th. Was it the 4th? Yeah. It was really challenging, but it was also very rewarding. enjoyable. So which one did you say I was going to drive?
So did you want another paddle one, or was it a HF one?
H pattern. Come on, let's do a little bit of Hilento before finishing.
Okay, I mean you're brave. It may end up being
The worst. It's cool. We
the
need one at the
Mercedes
bottom.
then. Well,
Oh.
you've got two choices. You got two because you've done the 962 Porsche, yeah,
Mhm.
that was H pattern, and you've done the McLaren that was H pattern. So that the only other H patterns are the Mazda and the Mercedes, which are like the Porsche 962 you drove, but with less grip and like more wheel spinning and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
If you really want to do a H pattern, if you want something with grip, you want the Audi. The Audi's got so much grip for a car like that.
okay. Well, let's pick the Audi, and then if not, we'll pick the other one. Let's see. Waiting for the race. What? What? Oh, Tony's back, everyone. No, I think it's all full. The Audi.
You know how it is, Darius. A win's a win.
So you said. The Audi or the Mazda? You said. Let's try the Mazda.
If you want H pattern, it's Mazda or Mercedes.
The Mercedes. I tried the Mercedes and it didn't work. I'll try it again if that one crashes. Let's see. I've got the Mazda here, I think. Hey,
And
Bill.
if we're going to try the Mercedes, you need to put it on full boost just so you know what it's like.
I think it is loading. Full boost. And how do I do that?
Setup.
Okay.
Setup electronics or setup general. It'll be one of those, and then it'll be on 50. Put it on 100, and then just be ready. Because it's kind of like first, then second, and because you'll need to short shift, and then it's like a nuclear bomb's gone off. The acceleration is ridiculous.
So, where did you say I go? In the setup gears?
Electronics. Setup electronics, or it'll be setup general.
Going
Probably be in general then.
generic. There is brake power, engine limiter, suspension. I think I'm not there.
Oh, you're in the Mazda. Sorry, I thought you were in the Mercedes.
No, I'm in the
thought you-
yeah.
In which case you haven't got adjustable turbo boost. I'm sorry, I
Okay.
thought you were in the Mercedes.
That's okay.
Why,
No, I tried the Mercedes and I couldn't.
okay.
So I didn't.
This you've got to be really careful with how you put power down.
Hey, Paul to the best. Hello, howsy, oi, oi. Actually, yeah, we were talking about Australian accent and V8 supercars as well earlier. We drove one. Paul to the best. What? Is it a race? No, we are just going around the lobby. If you're interested, if anyone is interested to join this last run, or you feel free to carry on afterwards if you guys feel like it. By the way, I'm dropping a link to our Discord in the chat, and you've got all the info there. If you're not sure, there will be someone there to direct you and tell you where to find the info. Only 1.8 seconds slower than cheesecake. Kicked by Godzilla. This beast has a crazy. Huh? Kicked by Godzilla. What? On Earth? Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm already in second gear. Ready to roll. Is that...
Come.
This is Frosty. Frosty's German now. He's got a German flag on his door.
So yeah, be real careful with how you apply power in this, and all the power comes at the top end of the revs. And this is a rotary engine, so it screams at you. It'll rev to 9,000 RPM.
Ah, yes. Fun fact, Jeff showed me a car with a rotary engine, which was a Mazda actually, on the motorway once, and I was so impressed by the sound that I followed them for a while and missed my exit.
Like just put the clutch in and rev it a bit.
Hello, hey Murphy. Oops, sorry, Bruno. I was dreaming. Let's do this. Come on, Let's go, people! Let's go! Actually, there was 19 people in the previous session, so let's wait a bit. How close is the car behind me? Ah, I can't move. I'm stuck. I'm in a car sandwich. Let's go! Woo! This feels like the beginning of Spa all over again. But Nords. You're like, don't go into anyone's rear. Don't tear.
Just be careful on your throttle at slow corners. But, you know, it's still going to have decent grip. You've just got to be careful on the power. That's all.
There's a car in my mirror that's bugging, I think. Look. It's like it has no window.
Oh, that's on the Shade Dispatch version you're on at the moment. That's something it does.
Woo!
I haven't updated you just because at this point it's not fully certain whether the newest version is totally okay yet. But I know it's fixed for whatever version of shaders I put you on next. So don't worry about it.
I just hope you can see. Oh no. Woo! Bit of a late braking, not as smooth as I wanted it, but... Oh my god, so proud. Took that curb. Okay, that wasn't exactly the best here, but do you know what? That was worth a 10 out of 10. See, Matt didn't even cough, so it was definitely a 10 out of 10. Oh, I don't know.
I'm just watching it now, but it was pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent, smooth.
Woo!
Hit the curb and everything.
What is going on?
Now imagine our race being in these instead of the Cayman.
Woo! That wasn't exactly a slow turn, but I did feel the power jiggering. Jiggery. No. Oh god, I can't be smooth. Here, I'm just going into it like a boompa loompa. I'm coming like a wrecking ball. That's what I did.
All that happened there was you misshifted. So instead of going to second, you got fourth, which
yeah, I totally
ran out of road. That's all.
Oh! Ah, is that what you mean by be careful on the throttle on the outside of the slow turn? No.
Well, I mean, this corner's known for that, but equally, yes. Yeah. But that corner's known for causing cars to spin.
I would go totally full power, Peta, if only I could handle the downshifting. I need to heel and toe. I don't know if any of you are paying attention to my my feet, but this is a manual gearbox, so I'm having my H pattern to deal with.
They can't see your feet, but they can see the pedal app.
Oh, you guys can't see my feet? What a shame. Why was it off? Ooh!
And you've only got 5 gears.
Now you can see my feet, everyone. Oh! Okay, this is deadly.
Well, someone hit you, didn't they?
Yeah, but I think I also try and...
Oh, you started to feel the power in first gear, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said. Yeah.
It went pop. There you go. When you hit the high revs in first gear, it's death. The noise of the metal sound when you're going
Yeah,
through.
it's squeaking.
It's very real. I imagine my Ford Fiesta would do that.
If your Fiesta got that far.
I think Matt hates my Ford Fiesta with a passion.
I don't hate it. I think we all know the poor thing is on its last legs, and that's not your fault either. It was when you got it.
Woo! Hold it! God damn it! Why do you have cars with so much power that they would kill you? They would just kill you without a second thought. You press the pedal, in the wall.
Well, what's the fastest way to gain lap time? More power, yeah?
Sure, but
More
you need to think
downforce,
about
more
the
power.
safety.
Yeah, well, you have to remember back when these cars were made, safety wasn't as big as it is now. Yeah, you'd think, remember what I showed you the other day, your feet are only just behind the front axle line in this car.
Jeez, all these curbs.
And you know, this is from 1991.
So I did that quite well, but the two cars behind me did crash into each other.
Frosty and Tommy.
Woo! I think it was excellent. It's gonna make my job of scoring them at the end of the of the stream now very hard. I think. I don't like the noise though. Oh, rotary engine is the rotary engine, isn't it? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a four rotor, 2.6 litre engine. So there's four of the rotors, four
Yes.
spinning discs, effectively.
It's not enjoyable. What is everyone doing? They're waiting for the next lap. Are we doing in the next lap? Are we doing another lap, everyone? What's going on?
It's about 10 to 10 if you want to do one.
Okay, let's do another one.
Actually, if it's got an NCAP rating, it's probably negative.
What is everyone
Probably
doing here?
negative.
One more. I'll do one more. Did we do any validated laps? I don't think we did we?
I don't know. If you want to do a valid lap, if there's one about, the Audi would probably be fairly easy for you to do a valid lap in. It's kind of like a GT4, but with even more grip.
Does this car have an NCAP rating, Matt Evans?
I already answered him. I said
Oh.
it's probably negative.
And what's that? I don't want
It's
to.
the crash rating. How many stars of how safe a car is.
We had a little bit of an incident here earlier because we had a couple of cars in the way. Nice. Oh dear. No, we did it again. We have to be smoother with that Hilento game. We gotta get back our Hilento game on.
You basically just need to press the brake more when you do your heel and toe. Most of the time when you do your heel and toe, you're like hardly putting any brake force on.
Okay.
That's what's
happening.
That's what's causing it.
Okay. Woo! What? Oh, I have to remember as well. Second is very fast in this, okay? So there's some turns where it's actually better to go in second. Went straight to third, so I could do that a bit smoother, but that didn't really go smoother, did it? Oh, we caught up with Full House. Is Full House driving the V8? I think he is.
I think so. He's driving a Mustang.
I think, yeah, we're getting the hang of it slowly. Ooh, don't touch that gun! Woo! Ah, well, I meant that. Sorry guys, the camera is falling. I was thinking I would give you a bit of heel and toe, but it's just not cooperating, is it? It's hang.
You can still see.
It's hang onto the bar with a bit of tape, so I'm not expecting it to be magically staying in the same place. Oh no, that's not the. Just lift and then here. Go in seconds. Oh, not exactly the grip I thought I'd have. A bit too much speed, maybe. Woo! Yeah, surviving the baby carousel, the mama carousel, actually. Oh dear, this the power. Sometimes it just comes and bites you in the back. Not to say anything else. This crinkling, what you said, creaking sound of metal is really getting on my nerve now. That for good to
Well,
put.
it's the suspension squeaking, basically. The suspension squeaking as the bodywork moves. Because it's so stiff.
Woo! Okay, there's a jump here. We didn't save that. We didn't quite save that, did we? Woo! Leaving a bit of grass. Was that Full House? Apologies.
It was Full House.
Oh, apologies, Full House. I didn't mean it.
Well, Full House was the one who turned you after the jump.
Oh, okay. Then I'm expecting apologies, Full House. Then, just it came through. I'm only joking, Ryan. I was just thinking, I killed you, so. Well, at least there's no more turn that's like catching me. When there is something where I'm coming out of track now, it's because. Oh. If I'm thinking, I'm not doing the right thing. If I'm not thinking, I'm not doing the right thing. But there's no turn that's like catching me out. As in, I'm not too sure what it was, and that's why I crashed. It's all because I'm going too fast, or not taking the right line, or taking a bump, or something like that.
You up for finishing off with the Audi? Because I think you'll really like the Audi. You've got a lot of grip.
Really?
I think that'd be nice. Yeah, genuinely. I think you'll really like the Audi. It's the grippiest car out of all of them. And it's also the slowest, so it's basically like a GT4 with more grip.
Okay, I'll ask the chat. Do I try the Audi chat, or do I just end the stream? Everyone's gone to bed. Okay, let's try the Audi. I will try the Audi. Audi, go. Okay, cool. We've still got a couple of people. So, why will I like the Audi? The Audi is a paddle shift.
Paddle shift, slowest car here. Basically GT4 type speed, but it's got lots of aero, so it's got lots of grip.
I've just selected the Audi, so hopefully there's enough.
And also it sounds cool because it's 5-cylinder engine.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that's what Trafalgar said. 5-cylinder power. DSK Devo. Hello, DSK. Oh my god, DKS Devo. Sorry. Can't read. Not news. Audi. Which one are you driving, Full House? Are you still driving that, the Maserati?
He likes his V8, so he's driving his V8 Supercar. Yeah, he claims he's Canadian, but he's actually American.
You can sleep when you get old. That is true. I'm sorry for the Audi GT guy when I had the Porsche 911 GT one. It's gonna make it like the problem is one more car to try. I will have to score them afterwards, and it's going to be harder for me to know what to score what. Because now there's a couple I like, so I'm not gonna be sure if I need to put them in.
Well, then you get to have a good debate with yourself about what you actually liked about.
Right.
And seeing if you haven't done it yet.
Okay, first we're following. Frosty Bird, you're going too slowly. Sorry about that. I was gonna try the Audi, but I missed the V8 noise, so I'm going in the Mustang again. Aww.
So yeah, you can go quite quick in this car because imagine it like your Cayman, but you'll feel through the first sector you've got lots of grip.
Okay. We'll wait one more minute and then we'll go for it. And then that'll be it for the evening. I think it's another great selection, so thank you so much, Matt, for that. I'm not going to pronounce myself yet on which one I preferred, but I think the problem is the first impression. If it's a good impression, just stay in your mind. It just stays in your mind, so I think I'm...
Good advice for people, isn't it? Always make a good first impression.
Yes.
Accurate.
It is accurate. Always enter the room smiling. And people will remember you as a. But if you leave the room crying, there's a high chance that
That's
they.
another way of remembering you as well. Yeah.
So just enter and leave the room smiling. That normally leave. If you're not smiling in between, people probably won't remember that. Or if you're not smiling throughout.
Is that your clutch all the way down, by the way?
Huh?
It's alright, the bar didn't seem to go to the top, at least where you were holding your foot with the clutch.
It's all good. Yeah, no, it's not showing at all on my thing. I'm not. Let's go!
Because it's auto clutch in this car. Because it's paddles, it's doing it by itself.
I have to say the sound is awful though.
Oh, you can't say that.
I'm not enjoying that at all. What? Wait, what did you think I was gonna enjoy about this?
It's 5-cylinder. It's 5-cylinder. Anyway, regardless of that.
Sorry, I don't want to offend anyone.
Enjoyed the car.
Yes, it's a great grass rider so far. What? Full house? I will not try that. You try it and you tell me how it works. If you enter the room on fire, it will also be memorable. I fear if you enter the room on fire, you might not come out the room. You might cook in that room. Woo! Well held! Well held, Mr. Kayo. Jesus. Am I supposed to be slower than the V8?
Yeah, in a straight line, but you're probably as quick through the corners.
I just saw someone sending it into the wall.
So yeah, you won't be super fast in a straight line, but you've got lots of grip for the corners.
Power! Ooh, 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 hold it, hold it, hold it. I wonder if anyone's actually really good at this track now that they've gone around with us for so many weeks. We'll find out in the race, I guess, the true potential. It's more enjoyable in the sense that I have time to see what's happening. Like I have a lot of time. Hey, is that? And it's not too bad to drive. Yeah, it's quite stable. It doesn't feel like the McLaren that was like oversteering everywhere.
It's a much more modern car, much more grip. It's got a lot of aero, and I can't remember whether this is front-wheel drive or whether they converted it or whatever, but it may well be that it's front-wheel drive, which means it's much more stable.
Well, as I grew up, I really like Audi. The Audi R8 was like the sexiest car to me. But I've changed my mind since I started following motorsport. There's a lot of other cars that just look more interesting and sound more interesting. I guess it's a personal opinion. It's very subjective. If the Audi R8 is your favorite car, please don't get offended. I'm not personally enjoying that sound, for example. As well, the noise it does when it's going down, listen to it. Well, I'm not gonna go down for a while there. I'll tell you, I'll shush when it's time for you to listen. You'll see. What's happening here? It seems there is a driver falling asleep Hold on. Okay, the brave corner. I don't feel very brave in that car. It feels like Is he overtaking on my inside?
I can't tell you, I'm not watching live.
I haven't got Assetto Corsa on it either.
Mistakes were made.
Whoopsie! It keeps coming off though every time I put it on and... Wow, now that sounds good, right? I think it's ugly. What? Okay. I guess I was uneducated at the time. I was fine to be wrong.
No. I think he's talking about the car you're driving, the TT that was in front of you.
Yeah. Oh. Or the Audi R8. I was talking about the Audi R8 as well.
Yeah, but I think they were talking about the car you're driving right now.
Well, I don't find it particularly pretty, and the fact it's an Audi for me is just not helping. I've unfortunately through ACC, I think it's such a challenging car, the Audi. I just can't bear the sound of that word now, because yeah, had very challenging times in that car, in the GT3 Audi. I really admire anyone driving it though. I think you have some great skills if you're driving that well. Oh, fast. Allez, 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 allez! I agree with you on that, Darius. Whoa! There you go. Well, unfortunately, Matt was wrong on that. I did not enjoy the Audi just as much as he thought I was going to enjoy it. We are, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we are parking this. We are going to park this car. Beautifully park it there. Just there. As if I was exiting. There you go. This is it. Today was the night episode, and I kind of got my brushes entangled. I don't know if you said that in British, but I'm going to say it. And next week we have the... not the night episode. I thought that was the other way around. We've got tips and tricks where it'll be just it'll be Matt refining my my driving and giving me tips if necessary. So we'll do another cruise afterwards. It'll be super duper fun. And what are the cars that you have in reserve for us next week?
A bit of a surprise in terms of it'll be a mixture of things, but it's being labelled as track day, so there's a mixture of different cars, different speeds and stuff, but nothing crazy like there was tonight. Right.
Okay. Exciting. Nothing crazy. Nothing. What was it called? It was called Fast and
Scary is what Chili went with, I think.
Fast and Scary. There you go. So it won't be that scary next week. Run out of fool. Run out of fool. Blasphemy. Oh no! What happened, Kaio? Sorry for all the puns. So we are now going to score quickly the cars that I've driven, and you guys can say if you agreed or if you disagree completely, I guess. I think the most enjoyable for me was the... Oh, I really enjoyed the Maserati. I think I enjoyed the. I really enjoyed the 911 GT1. That was beautiful.
You drove
No.
the 962.
It was a short tail. It was a short tail, yeah. It was beautiful, the short tail. As I said it before I clicked on it, and that costed me to say something stupid as usual. So 962C short tail was beautiful. I think it was followed very closely by the MC12 Maserati. That was handling beautifully. I don't know, the McLaren. I want to put the Mazda before the McLaren. And then... Oh, no, actually. We're going to put the... which it was the Mustang that I've driven, or was it the?
You drove the Mustang.
Yeah. So
but they're effectively the same thing. So
first we put the Mustang V8 was really enjoyable. I thought it was quite challenging as well with the bleeping to have to do. And then I will put the Mazda, and then I will put the McLaren, and I will finish by the Audi TTRS. So if we go back in order, it'll be the 962C short tail in first position. The Maserati MC12 GT1 in second position. The Mustang V8 Ford Supercar in... I can't remember where I am. Third position. And then it's followed by the McLaren and finishing by the Audi. There you go, 962. Mustang was the best. So it's in the top 3 or 4. It was a good. I think it was a top 3. So it was a good car. It was a really good car. Ford first. Wow. It was. Do you guys not agree at all? The Porsche was first. 962 for me. For you, Everett, it's the Ford. First. Wow. The Ford... Like
just quickly run through your list again, because I think there's some confusion. Just quickly run through your list again.
Okay.
From top to bottom.
I will type it actually in chat. So the number 1 is... drumroll, the Porsche 911... No, 962. No. I keep saying the wrong thing. 962C... short tail in first position. We've got this one. In second position, we have the Maserati MC12. Maserati MC12 GT1. I'm sorry about the capital letters. It got a little bit crazy when I typed it. Better than when Matt typed it, because Matt is like all capital.
Throwing shade like this. I've been good for a while now.
Yeah, true. But until when? That is the question. Then I believe we have the Supercar V8 Mustang, which is then in the top 3, as we can see. And I don't know if I've forgotten any. I think... and
But then you've got Audi and you've got... the McLaren.
Yeah, so then we've got, I think...
And the Mazda.
Then that's what we said. So fourth is Mazda. Then... Oh, Mazda. You know, all the same thing. And then we've got the McLaren.
You really sound like you're from London when you call it a Mazda.
And then the Audi. Audi! And if you want the numbers, I can give you the numbers. But now Thea trying to type while you drive like the rest of us. Now Thea, try typing. What do you guys type when you drive though? You have, yeah. There is this great thing called voice chat, Tomek. You don't need to type. It's great. Unless if you're typing to me in the chat, then yeah, you can continue typing. But I guess it's only now and then. I will definitely try. I will actually film myself trying just for you guys. Poor Audi. I know, but what did you think of the Audi, Everett? It wasn't that great. Maserati was great. Maserati. Praise Jackie for helping Mazda with Le Mans. Audi eliminated. It is eliminated. Done. Boom. Broken. Out. Thank you everyone for joining in. It was super fun, I think, tonight. These cars were definitely, well, some of them definitely challenging, and it's always a surprise to see a new set of cars that I haven't tried before. I think it illuminated my my knowledge in terms of V8. I'm quite impressed by the power of these cars, and I cannot understand. Well, I think when I'm going to watch any of the V8 supercar races now, I'm going to watch it with a different set, different mindset, because I'm going to imagine what it was like when I was driving it around Nordschleife with you guys, and think, wow, okay.
I mean, imagine if you watch the most recent 2 races, were in the wet. So imagine driving that in the rain.
Jesus Christ. Imagine driving that. If you think this is challenging, try 50s. Kayo, so we tried an old F1. Which one was it, Matt? It was a Ferrari from the 70s, was it? It had a big turbo, and everyone was constantly spinning around. That was...
Oh no, that's ages ago. That was the Lotus 98T, 1986 Lotus.
Ah, there you go. So I tried an old, not 50s, definitely not 50s, but I trust you on that, Kayo. I'm sure it's super challenging. Audi, you're fired. Audi was the oddball of the night for sure. Ah, I mean, if Full House agree with me, then there you go. This is right. It must be right. Matt Evans, okay. Okay, cool. I was gonna call you sexy, everyone. This is only Jeff. Only Jeff is called sexy. Thank you.
That is not for me.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this track. Maybe not all the cars, but the track certainly. So I'm really looking forward to next week, which will be tips and tricks. And then, do we have the race after that? I feel like we do have the race. After that.
That's the race after that. So yeah, intention is tips and tricks. We'll go around the first lap, and I'll basically go through all your markers so that people have the full understanding of what you've been trying to do, and then basically it becomes your practice, and then a chilled out lobby afterwards, and then the week after we go racing.
Full House is saying sexy Matty Boo. Thank you for that, Matt. And Connor.
I appreciate that.
Connor, we are very good. We are very good. Thanks. It's the end of the stream. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Tomorrow we're doing a little F1 2020 streams. And that's because, as explained earlier, Codemaster is partnering with a hospice in Birmingham, St. Mary Hospice, who helps family who have people who have disabilities amongst them. So yes, I will be trying to raise awareness for people in the gaming board game and also gaming world, trying to raise money through that. They have a program basically, a campaign, which is encouraging people in the gaming world, board gaming, to raise money for charity. So yeah, I'm participating to that. I'll be doing a couple of social posts tomorrow on that, and I will be streaming, trying to stream my Bahrain lap. So I don't know Bahrain, so we'll start from not knowing anything to actually do a good lap. So yeah, we'll try that, and then we'll be back for Double Vision on Wednesday. And I believe we have Thursday off, and then we have the new season that's starting on Saturday. So if any of you watch F1 2020, I had done with Tony Poo, we are going to do another season, and we're going to try some new track, I think. So I'm going to pick a couple of new tracks which I learn, and there will be as well the usual track, the usual, the Red Bull Ring, Spa, all my favorites, all your favorite, Paul Ricard, all these beautiful tracks. And I need to remember that the Paul Ricard actually has a chicane in the straight, so we'll get there. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Love you all, and it was great to have you tonight. I hope you have a beautiful evening, and I see you all tomorrow, hopefully, for some F1 fun. Bye.